Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition with me, Bring It On.
If you wish.
So off camera, I realized last episode I had picked up the Mace of Disruption. Not just a Mace of Disruption, but the Mace of Disruption. This is one of the weapons in the game that can be upgraded by Cromwell. Though I did not remember what I needed, someone in the comments section was nice enough to let me know that I already have what I need. Because I knew that I would need it later, so I made a smart decision a few episodes ago. So between the upgraded version of the Mace of Disruption, the Holy Weapon Daystar, and the Throwing Axe Azure Edge, we should have everything we need to take on a certain lich before we set sail to Spellhold.
Yeah.
Though I don't remember
your party before venturing forth.
What I don't remember though, so I think the enemy we're going to face this episode is resistant to a certain tier of weapon, and I don't remember if it's a +3 or +4. And I always forget if Daystar's +4 versus evil or +4 versus undead counts, like overrides that rule. It's like only like a +3 or +4 weapon can hit and damage a certain enemy.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I think that it does, but I can never remember if it actually does or not.
It is done.
But we'll find out. Regardless, in fighting the undead, we do have a lot of tools at our disposal.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
So we should be okay regardless. Let's go check in with Cromwell before we do anything else. It wouldn't hurt to rest either. She's fatigued and we've taken a little bit of damage. And the fight that I plan on doing is, again, one of the hardest, if not the hardest fight in the game, so. Speaking of, actually, let me look at my...
You point, I punch.
Once we get inside of Cromwell's house, I'm going to check my,
Very well.
these three companions they go. So I might give this, because this is a +5 weapon that launches missiles that count as +5. So this should hit anything in the game regardless. And they figure out who has the best Thaco out of these three. I'm going to say that it's Jaheira. So I'll probably end up giving her that sling. Plus, Yoshimo is a little low on ammunition for his stuff anyway, so.
If you wish.
Ugh, my legs are just aching.
So let me check.
I've never walked so much in my life. Can we rest now, please?
So I equip everything so nothing gets compared to anything else. As her base, Thaco is 11, 12, and 14. So yeah, she does have the best Thaco out of everybody. She is going to cast spells during the fight, so maybe it would be best if I gave it to him anyway. For now. I'm doing it now so I don't forget later. Ares should also be casting spells throughout most of the fight, so it's not something that I need to focus on. Alright, let's talk to Cromwell. Good morning to you, my friend. Good to see you back in my forge, it is. Be there something that you need? Do I have anything you could forge into an item? I couldn't rightly say. Let me have a look into your goods then. A minute of rummaging and I'll know for sure, aye? Yeah, you've part of some sort here, is it? Let me see. A pretty enough pommel gem, but without the blade or the hilt of the weapon, I cannot forge it into one piece for you. A pity. Well, what else do you have in your packs then? What's this then? Part of a bow? Looks like Gessen's work. Ack, you have a shaft that's been created by the great bowyer Gessen, but you haven't Gessen's proper string. Find that and I can forge the bow for you. I'll keep looking here, my friend. Aye, I know. This looks interesting. You have the shaft that was once a powerful halberd. If you find the blade for it, I can reforge the old weapon without much fuss. There we go. Quite a mess you have here. Traveling for some time, huh? I know. This could be something here. Some kind of metal, eh? Let me see. You have lithium there, aye? And a Mace of Disruption as well. I could apply a coating to your mace and improve it greatly, giving you more protection from the undead. And what's involved in that? Two things, me friend. It will cost you 7,500 GP for the work, no less. Without an apprentice, you have to stay here a full day and help me run the forge. No, I don't think so. I think I'll be going now. Another time then, my friend. Cromwell wishes you a fair journey. Don't I have enough money? I don't have enough money. Alright, let's go make some money real quick.
If you
Uh-oh.
wish.
I'm gonna go back to the copper cornet for my dealings. Shoot. Can I make? I don't know if I have enough to get 5,100 gold. Oh boy. Might have to make some sacrifices. I have a bunch of scrolls I can sell. So, it might not be the end of the world. We'll see. See if I can't pull this out of my pocket. So I don't know if I'll be able to take on the Lich without the Mace of Disruption.
Yeah.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Do I have anything I need to identify? If not, I don't want to sell anything to him. Nope, okay. Just go here to Bernard. We can also rest up for a day. Alright, got a little bit of money. Ashen Scales we won't be using anyway. Two-handed sword plus 2. Ring of the Princess, Staff Mace, Scimitar. Why do I have scimitars in my inventory? When did I pick those up? Katana plus 2. Alright, so I broke 5,000. But I am willing to break the bank for this weapon, so... I don't ever use a Wand of Frost. I probably start using the Wand of Cloud Kill. It's been recommended, or Cloud Kill, the spell itself, has been recommended a couple of times. Alright, so I really don't need that many of those. I don't really need more than one spell. Some of these I'm just holding on to so that I can make sure that Imwin has all these available when we pick her back up. I'm never going to use any of the improvisions, so just sell all of those. And some of these are very circumstantial, and I don't plan on using them probably ever. But the experience for memorizing some of these spells do come in handy, or does come in handy. Alright, we're almost there. Actually, you know what? This might come in handy against the upcoming fight. These, not so much. Alright, we have enough. I'm going to go ahead and sell that. I'm not going to worry about identifying it. Alright, that should do for now. We have all the money. We're going to be broke after this, but that's fine. Alright, let's rest while we're here. Make sure we're in tip-top condition for the upcoming fight.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Tip-top shape. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, also, I think off camera, before last episode, I had changed some of these spells around. Did I? Yeah, so I swapped out the spell magic here for remove magic. Someone explained in the comment section that dispel magic is actually AoE. And I knew it could be targeted. I didn't realize it was actually an AoE spell. And I was dispelling buffs for my own characters and I was casting it on enemies. Remove magic is better for enemies. I'm assuming dispel magic still has its uses. I'm not assuming that. It still does. You can target like AoE spells that are on the ground with it.
Gather your party before venturing
Things like
forth.
that.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, I've been harming myself by dispelling my own buffs. Though typically, if I dispel an enemy's buffs and mine, I have the advantage with my frontliners because my paladin is very powerful. So if it came down to a fight between two combatants, between my paladin and somebody else, and no buffs, my paladin would most likely come out on top. All right, Cromwell,
Out with it.
here I come. And the best person for the Mace of Disruption would probably be him. Though I kind of regret not putting more points into his Warhammer, because one of the best weapons in the game is a Warhammer. Also, if I hear a train in the background, I hear a train, so hopefully I'm not having a stroke. There's actually a train outside. I haven't heard a train in my house for a very long time. Though where I used to live at, you could hear them all the time. Which is pretty cool. I mean, it wasn't so close that it was like disrupting, but it was... You could still hear it. I like the sound of trains. It's almost relaxing.
If you wish.
At the appropriate distance, that is. Alright, that sounds... Yeah, that sounds fine. Let's do it. As you wish. For such a commission, we can start on it right away. No sense in wasting time, then. It'd be best if we just get to it. Alright. Forge the Mace of Disruption. So I think you upgrade it to a +5, if I'm not mistaken. So like a +1 to a +5. That's a huge jump. And it still retains its effect where it could potentially destroy an undead outright, which is... Again, very good in this game. In case you haven't noticed, we've been fighting a lot of undead. Vampires, liches, general undead. So having the ability to outright destroy them is just very good. I mean, you've seen Azure Edge outright kill 2 liches now, so... Well, there you go, me friend. Use it well. If he comes across anything else of interest, he knows where to bring it. Aye. Got that right, buddy. Only +2. Now that the mace has been coated with lithium, it's even more potent, conferring to its user immunity to the life-draining powers of the more powerful undead. Immunity to level drain? Undead must save, so that's the same. Oh no, okay, it doesn't become a +5, it strikes as a +5. So yeah, awesome, we'll give this to... It says to Minsk, but I'm gonna give it to him instead. Minsk will use his Urge in the upcoming fight. And since immunity to level drain, I'm gonna swap this out in my Paladin. And then give him this. Because this amulet is better, and I'd rather my main character have it anyway. And I do cast spells, so it's not the worst thing to have on my Paladin. But yeah, magic resist, same on both amulets, but this one gives me immunity to level drain, which the mace gives him, so he doesn't need 2 immunities. They don't stack.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
and since we're still in the docks district, we can go, Is it this house? Yeah, this house here.
It is done.
Alright, so I don't remember, I think he spawns on the sarcophagus side because he's in the sarcophagus, where the other liches spawned over here because they weren't in the sarcophagus, they were defending it. So let's group up.
Faster than Chick, take a fast pause.
We'll get what buffs we can applied. Let's do a quick save. Let's hope that we have what we need to win this fight.
I am ready, I think.
Protection against fire and cold will be good enough.
Yes?
Where is it at? Here we go. Protection against evil, 10 feet. Defensive harmony and bless are pretty fast, but I was going to do bless. After I do my summons, I'll have Minsk cast his bless as well.
What is it now?
Okay, and let's see here. Remove fear. Aid would be good. Guess we can do bark skin and aid. I can do chant. She's still casting bless. Go ahead and throw out. Well, let's go do the summons. So they nature and stuff like that. Go ahead and throw out that.
As I thought.
Drop on Holy Might. You should have. Oh, Death Ward will come in handy. Actually, cast it on someone else, because you're immune to level drain already, so we'll give it to Minsk, I guess. Another aid. Minsk doesn't have his own casting of aid, so we'll give it to him via Airy. And let's see, where's Nature's Ally at? So we are going to go all out here because, again, this fight is no joke. Alright, he should have... I guess he put bark skin on himself as well.
I'll help however I can.
Minor spell turning. Go ahead, throw another bless that involves the summons. Do I have any other buffs to cast? I don't think so. I just have protection from evil as a buff, but I don't need any more castings of that. I don't think he has anything
Where
either.
Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
Huh?
Yeah, just silence and Sunray. Sunray should come in handy against the upcoming foe. So she doesn't have defensive harmony, so I'll wait for Jahira to cast that.
I shall go forth at your command.
Though he has more he can cast. Let's see. Free action. Could knock that one out. Defensive harmony, and then we should just about be ready to start this fight.
I await your need.
So I think that's all the buffs for now. Only one I'm missing is haste. Righteous magic, and then I'll put I think something just wore off. I'm not managing my buffs expertly, but that might be okay. Alright. So I'm gonna assume that he is up here.
Point the sword and...
If not, then we'll have this quick save to come back to.
Jump on my sword while you can, evil.
Not a big deal. I'll spread out a little bit. I'll try and put
What can I do?
Airy over
I'll
here.
do it.
It is
Jahira
done.
back here next to Minsk.
Live by the sword. Live a good long time.
Then he'll stay down here and use this sleeve.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Animan, you need to come up here,
With
buddy.
all speed, comrade.
Don't know where you're going. Don't know why you're going there. Alright. Minsk, Minsk, Minsk.
Stand back for justice.
Here, just stand here. That should be fine.
Yes.
Alright, let's do this. At last, Donald, what have you found? I have found the pieces. At last, it is complete. Place the pieces in the tomb. The fools could not kill me.
This place will be your tomb.
Fools you are. Death shall reign upon the plains, and Kangax will violate all. But worry not, my savior. You shall be well rewarded. You will have the privilege of a sweet, painful death at my hands. Alright, and so it begins. So first thing I'm going to do is try and hit him with something... Oh, actually, Bolt of Glory would be good.
Yes.
Try and hit him with Flame Strike.
Swords, not words.
I think everyone else will just have to attack Oh, he can throw up. Forgot what that actually is.
We are all heroes. You and Moo and I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
In Baldur's name, it shall be
Alright, stop magic. What's he using? Dispel magic. And death spell against my main character. Stun against my main character. True Sight. Fear against my main character. That doesn't work, so suck it. Alright, so managing her is a little bit of a hassle right now. Oh. Again, we have to keep throwing spells at him. Oh, is Animan stunned? He is. Oh no! So bringing the Mace of Disruption to bear against him is going to be a little difficult. Miscast magic. We'll try an Insect Plague. I don't think it's going to hit him. Let me try Holy Smite. I'll also have Sun Ray. Oh, hey! Alright, so we know Azure Edge. Azure Edge is only a +2, though. Oh, no, it's a +3. Okay, so maybe it's a +3 and above. Perfect. Good job, Minsk. Just killed him.
Be doubly careful. I'm sure all manner of stupid.
Alright, it's not over. I'm gonna cat. There he is. Guess we'll try slowing him down. Got some heals here. Some more flame strikes. And let's see about Melf's Acetera, maybe? No, he's sanctuaried or invisible.
if
If that's the case, I have Oracle available. So if he's invisible, we can take care of that.
Weapon does nothing.
Another casting or remove magic, maybe? Okay, first phase of the fight is over. Still, you do not understand. Not only was I to languish in the tomb for all eternity, but I also must be destroyed by another to be free. You've truly freed me, and the world will be turned to ash for your sin. Don't rush in. I'll go ahead and do a summon. Maybe he'll focus the summons at some point instead of my...
Weapon does nothing. Minsk and Boo stand ready.
Oh yeah, he has, this he can throw at him. Don't know if it's going to do anything or not. Okay, so stage 2 of the fight, he is now at Demilich, which is just a floating head.
you need something,
We'll see what we can do against this guy. Not having the Mace of Disruption is a little troubling. I am free. Should be the first to feel my true power. No, please. Alright, I'll just use the character menu over here. Alright, I'm gonna try to throw out a couple more buffs.
take a back pause.
Great fun! Right, Boo?
We might need them. We're putting some...
Has no effect.
What did he cast? It can't be Maze, because I think Maze is temporary. There's another spell like Maze, I think, that, shoot. That's upsetting.
Very well.
It is done.
You point where Minsk goes. Evil stands
I am willing.
Jump on my sword.
Alright,
while
well, I
you
think I
can,
have it,
evil.
regardless.
I won't be as gentle.
We'll keep her in reserve until we need Cure.
Yes, if you wish.
I'll go through this again.
This place will be your tomb.
Alright, so an immediate... I'm gonna use this first. I'll try and use Bolt of Glory first. Actually, you know what? Just swinging away might be best with him. I'll try to hit him with some fast spells. Maybe a very quick remove magic would be good, because he buffs up like immediately. What else do we have? They might do it for now. Oh no, Ari, you do not go in here. We'll cast slow on him though.
Weapon does nothing.
Does nothing for now. Here, cast. Oh, you already cast that. I should have Holy Smite I can cast.
My weapon does nothing.
Please stay back, Ari. And Bolt of Glory.
My weapon does nothing.
I'll cast another Remove Magic. He seems to be getting resilient again. Alright, let's go ahead and throw out some summons.
My weapon does nothing.
Weapon has no effect.
My weapon does nothing.
Oh, yeah, we should probably use Miscast Magic on him. Don't know if it actually works or not, but... So she should cast Remove Fear by herself. Oh, he's not feared anymore anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think I canceled that by accident because I thought I had Ares selected. Well, she has Miscast Magic. Let's use that instead. Alright, so he's down. I think he turns invisible here. They said that last time during the second phase he was invisible or something. Yeah, there he is.
I'll do my best.
What can I use? We try Harm. I don't think that works, but...
With vengeance.
Sure.
Alright, we've done this part. So I'm assuming this is when he turns into the other Lich.
Weapon has no effect.
No effect.
Yep, there it is. He still has Bolt of Glory up his sleeve. We'll try that. Is it Bolt of Glory he has? No, Holy Smite. He also has Bolt of Glory. Let's use that one instead. And then we'll try hitting him with one of these Flame Strikes, and... Still has Harm available. We'll throw that at him as
Help
well.
however I can.
We'll try hitting him with a slow. I guess an acid arrow as well. Really anything just to keep her busy and not in melee. We'll try an insect plague. Try Power Word Sleep. No, he keeps he gets destroyed, but he does something before he gets destroyed. What is he doing? Wish I could scroll up right there.
Yes.
Maybe we killed him,
Is it now?
but with his dying breath, he evaporated my main character. So,
It is done.
alright, we'll try this again.
Where Minsk goes,
Anything past this attempt, I'll probably edit. 3 attempts is enough, I think, for one showcase.
What?
I need to remember to cast more spells with Chihira, because she has plenty she can use.
This place will be your tomb.
Alright, so I might save some of these more offensive spells for later. I'll hit him with Holy Smite first. Maybe even... I need to save a Remove Magic for the second fight, but I'll cast one here. Try to get some damage in.
Yes?
I think I'll go ahead and use Sunray here. Alright, we'll use, let's see. Holy Bolts.
My weapon does
No
nothing.
effect.
No effect.
Your weapon does nothing.
It's possible that I used,
I'll do it.
remove magic too soon there.
No
Weapon
effect.
does nothing. My weapon does nothing. Weapon does nothing. Weapon does nothing.
I think right now he still has his buffs up, so I think I need to hesitate if I fail this time to, and, no. Okay. Might be fine. He took some damage there.
What can I
I
do?
was trying to decide what to do, but, he made the decision for me. I will do summon insects in case they do get through, which I don't think that they will.
In Bearvan's name.
Oh, he's invisible. Okay, so then we just go here, do Oracle. Throw some insects at him, we'll pull her back.
No effect.
Try to get more summons in here. Hey main character, why don't you get over here? Oh, also Yoshimo does have this lightning strike. Which might come in handy. But with the miscast magic, I'm up, he's gone again.
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
We still have Bolt of Glory, we'll try casting that at him. And let's see. I guess we can try hold person. Doubt it's gonna work, but you never know.
No effect.
I think he has a regeneration or something. 'Cause he should not be, he should not have that much health. Now there's ours Dispel Magic, which I guess I could throw up there now. Don't like whatever's going on right there. Is the nymph still alive?
I shall go
Don't see
forth
it.
at your command. My weapon has no effect.
If you're sure.
I don't like what's going on with my main character here. He needs to come up here. But I also need him. Oh, shoot. Okay, this is attempt number 8, and I've determined that 2 things need to happen in order for me to succeed. Well, 3 things, I guess. 1, my main character cannot get stunned. If he gets stunned, I have to restart. It would help if Animan didn't get stunned, but he usually does. I actually might move him back
Very well.
to avoid the power word stun that, what's-his-face uses. And then 2, he can't bug out. One of my attempts, Kangak's bugged out, and he wouldn't transition to the second stage of the fight, even though he should had. He froze up instead of initiating dialogue and then transitioning to the Demilich form. He just stood there and let us smack him in the face for 5-10 minutes and nothing happened. So, and then 3rd, I can't get evaporated. So I think it was my first attempt where we killed him at the end, but his dying breath, he sent my main character into the stratosphere. So I can't see what he's casting there. It won't let me scroll up after combat ends or when you reload. So I don't know what he's casting. I've been trying to pay attention and catch it, but I just can't. I don't know what it is, so I don't know how to counter it. We'll try it again. He does cast protection from magic weapons and spell trap early on.
This place will be your tomb.
So I think the best course of action is just throw a bunch of spells at him early on, burn through the spell trap, and then use remove magic, because I don't know if remove magic
I think.
can counter spell trap.
Yes?
I don't think that it can.
Faster
I also
than to
keep
kick a
forgetting that
fast
she
pass.
has these available. But I'm gonna hit him with this first instead. Didn't do anything. Alright, that's what I figured was gonna happen.
No effect?
So yeah, he should have... Yeah, so protection from magical weapons and protected by spell trap.
Yes.
So we're just gonna load him up with spells. And hope that I can make those go away. So like Doom. Hold person over here. Do I do Bolts of Glory with him? Yeah. So that. I'll even hit him with another hold person, see what we can do.
My weapon does nothing. Weapon does nothing.
Alright, so this is when he stops time. He tries to stun us. It's an AoE stun. So as long as that doesn't affect my main character, we should be okay. The problem in the past was that he would hit Animan with it as well. But now that I have Animan back here, he shouldn't get hit by it.
In Bearvan's name.
I'm going to cast Chant again, because he does start dispelling all of our stuff. Like, I'm no longer hasted, so that's a problem. In of itself. Then we'll cast Remove Magic on him now. That should work.
What is it now?
Go and cast Chant. And go ahead and get Animan back in here. Let's actually get the Nymph in here to cast the Mass Cure.
Alright.
Alright, we're doing pretty good now. Let's see. Got a Holy Smite, even though I don't think it does anything against him. But it won't hurt. Shadow Door.
But I'll do my best.
There he is.
If you're sure.
Weapon does nothing.
I'm just gonna hit him with a Dispel Magic. Again, he's dispelling most of our effects anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I hit. To no effect?
My weapon does nothing.
No effect.
Weapon has no effect.
No effect.
Alright, Ares dead. Honestly, whatever.
No effect.
My weapon does nothing.
Weapon has no
No
effect.
effect.
My weapon does nothing.
Tried Finger of Death, that didn't work. So I'm better than he is. Abi Dalzim's Horde Wilting.
My weapon does nothing.
No effect.
Yeah, I wish Ari would have got caught up in that, but that's fine. Yeah, so I think we're gonna bug out again. Except for all the damage we're currently doing to him. Here we go. So now we just need to burn through. I'm gonna give Animan the last potion of speed. Because he has a chance of outright killing this guy. So that's a big deal. Alright, now we lay the smackdown on this guy. Hope for the best.
I await your move.
I'll try an Insect Plague. Don't think it's going to do anything to him. Come on, cut him down, cut him down. What is he casting? What is he casting? I don't think it tells me until he casts it. We did it! Now all it cost us was Aerie. Whew. Alright, Jaheira should resurrect Aerie on her own. And then we'll shift through all the loot after that. Man, what a challenge. And it took me 8 or 9 tries. But we did it. Gosh darn it, Ari, you suck. Making me waste my heal like that. She has her own heals, so I guess it's not a big deal.
If you wish.
Alright, well, I'm glad that's over. I'm curious who actually got the final hit in, but I'll check in a second. First thing we need to do is heal up our main character a bit. But sadly, I did waste all my oils of speed. I mean, I can always buy more, but that's money I don't want to spend. Especially since I don't really have any money right now anyway.
Need something?
Alright, let's start with that. Re-equip everything, then we'll get all the stuff that King X dropped and identify it. Oh yeah, he dropped a silver necklace. Fantastic. Unless we already had that in our inventory. Alright, so this is his ring. I don't remember exactly what it was. Let's swap some of these back to what they were. Sling of Everard, I think I had on Ari. Just to help her out a little bit in combat, and then he could go back to having darts. Alright, let's go get this ring identified. We defeat, again, probably one of the toughest fights, if not the toughest fight in the entire game. So I'm fine with that taking as many attempts as it did. Oftentimes you do have to wait until you are a higher level or until late game.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
So I'm happy with that. I'm sure there are other ways to cheese the fight, as with any fight in this game, but I don't remember them. So let's go to the slums, and then identify all this stuff, then we'll go back to the Shadow Thieves, or to Aaron in particular, and in the next episode we'll head to Spellhold. That's exciting. Oh yeah, who got the last hit on Animan? Yeah, Undead Destroyed. Okay, so yeah, he Animan, the Mace of Disruption killed Kangax. Cool, so I'm glad I upgraded it. Otherwise that wouldn't have happened, because I don't think a +1 can hit Kangax. Alright, to the slums. We'll sell some stuff. Well, I guess we only have one thing to sell. We also have a ring to identify. And after that fight, it better be worth it. I know it has a bunch of effects. And I know that you used to be able to steal 2 of the rings. But in the Enhanced Edition they changed that. So before before the fight started, like right before his dialogue starts, the first time when he awakens, in the base game you could steal 1 ring from him. It's the same ring, but you could get it twice, which is
You'll find no better prices in
from what I remember, it was a little obnoxious. I don't remember what it does, but we'll find out. Ring of Gax. This ring is relatively unadorned, but the vile magic within radiates intense evil. Indeed, its creator, Kangax, was no less evil himself, even before millennia of undeath honed his power. It is said that a cater of Netherese mages fought and imprisoned the Demilich once, but being unable to truly destroy him, they became liches themselves to stand guard over his remains. The construction of the ring may have led to their enmity, as each of the gem's 9 facets was supposedly empowered by sacrifice and death. So armor class, saving throws, magic resist 10, +2 armor class, +2 saving throws. Regenerate 1 hit point every 3 seconds. And immunity to disease and poison. which I feel would be wasted on my main character, though everything else is really good. Then invisibility once per day, and improved haste 3 times per day. I'm still tempted to give it to my main character, despite this being redundant on him, but everything else is really good. Now, if I get that Baldur's Longsword, that's 20%, 25% magic resist, and then there's another item that gives you another 20%, so that's 40% magic resist. I thought I had 35% earlier, so what am I missing? I don't know. Maybe my math is off. There's an item I'm probably forgetting about. But yeah, it's a very good item. Honestly, I could always swap it between characters to regenerate as well.
I will always be grateful for your assistance.
Alright, we're gonna rest up, then we're gonna go talk to, well,
I got some cheap beer for you.
we won't talk to Aaron yet. We'll save that for the next episode, where we will set sail for Spellhold,
Gather your
finally.
party before venturing forth.
With the Ring of Gax in our possession,
What do you want?
nothing should stop us from rescuing Imoen. Also, let's swap that back.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
That was a real treat. Took me more tries than I would have
If you
liked,
wish.
but honestly, I think I would have had him earlier on if it wouldn't have bugged out. I was afraid it bugged out that last time, but it didn't, because he was still casting spells. The time before that, he had stopped casting spells altogether. But man, I'm glad that's over. Again,
You
probably
must
the hardest
gather
fight in the
your
game.
party before venturing forth.
There's some other really tough fights in the game, but honestly, my paladin should excel against some of those.
Yeah.
Because he's a cavalier. There's also, I know the ways to cheese like the some of the draconic fights. I'm not going to,
we are
but
all heroes. You and Boo and I, hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
yeah, I don't know how to cheese Kangax anyway. Not that I would have, intentionally done it regardless. But I guess I'm assuming just using the undead destroying weapons is probably enough of a cheese. Just keep reloading till it one-shots him. But where's the fun in that? Alright, so we're going to end this episode where we started this episode. And next one, we'll talk to Aaron Linvale and set sail to Spellhold to rescue our childhood friend. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.